Incorporated, so we treat you the way we want to be treated. Air Ducts also offers discounts for builders and commercial applications. So give us a call today, 352-304-6766. That number again, 352-304-6766. Air Ducts Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, thank you, Dan. It's 10 minutes after 8 o'clock. Wow, the morning is just slipping away, isn't it? 61 degrees here at the Paddock Mall. Tom Davis is joining Robin McBlain, and Doug Smith is also with us today. And it is Speaking the Third Person Day, so we are addressing ourselves by our names.
Yes.
Tom says good morning.
Good morning, Tom.
Robin likes her
Douglas says good morning.
It's in the spirit of Mr. T and Elmo, and Bob Dole and some other famous
Jimmy.
Jimmy from Seinfeld and George.
Those writers are really clever.
Those writers are usually Jerry and Larry David. Right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We've got some unbelievable Facebook stories I want to share with you. Right?
Okay.
By the way, before we do this, Tom, this is a good time for you to tell us the state of the blood supply for Life South.
About like it was yesterday, we still have about 3 days supply on the shelf.
Uh-huh.
And people say, well, that's not much. And when we have 3 days supply, we're actually kind of happy. We can step back a second and breathe and then go out and recruit again.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, but again, one incident can change that.
But here's my question about that.
Yeah.
How long can blood actually sit on the shelf?
Okay, red blood cells can sit on the shelf for 42 days.
Oh, 42 days?
Yes.
Really?
42 days.
I didn't know that.
Yes. But then we got to throw them away. But guess what? We don't throw them away.
It never gets to 42
days. It never
days.
gets to 42 days. And platelets are only good for 5 days.
Is that right?
Only good for 5 days.
God.
Okay, so when we give blood and we're told that the blood that we give probably won't be used for 3 days.
Right.
That's what we're told.
Right.
So if there's a 3-day supply, which it is right now, and I give blood today, then I'm actually giving blood for 4 days from now.
Right. If you gave blood today, it'll be available first of the week.
Wow.
Because we've got to take it back. We've got to test it. We've got to spin it down to make the different products.
Right. No wonder I get dizzy.
Yeah. And then we've got to distribute the blood. And all of this takes time. And like with platelets, since there's a 5-day shelf life on platelets, you figure 1 to 2 days is taken up with the testing and the distribution. So they're only good for 2 or 3 days for the hospital.
And is it in a controlled temperature environment?
Yes, everything has temperature parameters that have to be met. And if it gets outside of these parameters, that is not a good thing.
Well, I'm pretty cool, so I'm guessing my blood is cool, right? I'm not hot-blooded at all.
Yeah.
No, we have on our refrigerators, we have monitors and alarms on there, and if they go out even just a few degrees,
oh really?
We're notified. Management is notified, and we have to get somebody in to fix it or find out why.
No, does it happen often? No.
Well, I'm not on that side of the house.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Oh, okay. So donate blood if you get a chance, and we'll ask you again, but where's the Bloodmobile today?
The Bloodmobile today is... Wait a minute.
Need your glasses. Tom needs his glasses.
I got to put my glasses on.
Tom needs
I like the glasses.
Tom needs to put his glasses on. We're at the Express Care down in Bellevue. Also, we're here at City Electric here in town. And also, we're going to be at the Winn-Dixie out on North 441.
All right.
Oh, nice.
All right. We'll ask you that again.
Okay.
All right. Now I have some unbelievable Facebook stories. Robin and I one time went to the Pizza Hut. Oh, I can't remember where this Pizza Hut is, but Pizza Hut here in Ocala. And I'm looking at a picture on the wall.
The one on 200.
A photograph on the wall.
Right next door. That's no longer there.
Oh, it's no longer there.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, so looking at a photograph on the wall in a frame, nice photograph. And I said, that looks like the Cascades. That looks like a bird in the water at the upper level in the Cascades. Robin, that looks like a picture you took. So then we walked around the restaurant looking at the photographs, and they were all pictures that Robin had taken.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody went on and found some pretty pictures that Robin had taken, and downloaded them, printed them up, nice prints, put them in frames, and decorated the Pizza Hut with Robin's.
Yeah, Robin was so surprised. I had never seen Robin had never seen her work in public before.
Yeah,
That was
somebody
great.
appreciated her work. Of course, didn't give her credit. Nobody
Or
said,
pay.
No, that's okay.
No, it's not. They should have said,
They
photography by
should,
Robin.
by Robin McLean.
Because certainly they knew where they got it from, either
Yeah.
her Facebook page or her Flickr page. Yeah, one of them. But anyway, listen to this. A lady put a photo on her Facebook page, and it was used on a bus to advertise something in the Czech Republic.
Wow.
And the woman is from Missouri. She posted a photo of her family on Facebook, and this let's see, a food store in the Czech Republic advertised on the side of a bus using the family's picture.
Wow, that's cool.
Well,
And she didn't know it. Somebody was happened to be over there, and I mean, this how coincidental is this? You know,
I know.
Yeah,
you know. There you
be
go.
over in the Czech Republic.
All right, here's a good one. Natalie Blanchard is a woman from Quebec. She was on long-term sick leave, and the reason what was wrong with her, she was depressed. Mm-hmm. She was depressed. Her depression diagnosis was causing her to have to stay home, and she was getting sick leave benefits every month from the Manulife insurance company. Then one day, somebody was looking at her Facebook page, and they saw photos of her frolicking on the beach in a bikini, having fun. She was at a Chippendale show. She was enjoying a birthday party.
She's depressed.
Yeah.
Busted.
And so they say, you don't look depressed to us. They stopped giving her the money. Now, every psychiatrist is pulling his hair out saying, you don't understand depression.
Exactly.
You hear about things like that. A guy hurt his back,
Right.
and he's
Right.
on disability, and he's out playing golf.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, depression is kind of a hard one to
Yeah, you can't.
anyway.
Yeah.
So, can you imagine getting sick leave for that? Oh, I'm just so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Gee.
feel like getting up today, so just pay me anyhow.
And what would you feel about this? You're getting married, and ladies, you're getting married, and right after you say "I do," your new husband gives you a kiss, then goes to his iPhone and posts "I just got married" on Facebook. Would that upset you?
No.
No. Well, that's
No,
what this guy
pretty
did.
Cool. I mean, how long does it take? 30 seconds?
He got onto his Facebook and Twitter and posted that he was now he changed his status
Change his status.
from single to
Okay.
married. Yeah.
Okay.
Then there was the husband who did the exact opposite. He broke up with his wife on Facebook. Neil Brady has ended his marriage to Emma Brady. He was speaking in the third person.
Yes.
She said she found out about it by signing onto her Facebook page, and well, that was the end of them.
I bet it
I
was.
found out she was single.
Now
Yeah.
here's an example of something. Now some people are going to get mad at me for saying this, I think, but we, as white people, don't really understand sometimes what black people go through. Absolutely, I believe that's true. Some people are going to be annoyed with me for saying that, but I think it's true.
Yeah.
A 19-year-old young guy in Harlem, black guy, was arrested and charged with, let me see, what was he charged with? A robbery. He got a lawyer named Robert Ruland, and Robert Ruland was talking to him, and he believed his client was absolutely innocent, wasn't even in the area. Mm-hmm. So he asked him a bunch of questions. He said, well, I don't know, I was home. I don't remember I didn't do anything. So is there any way you can prove you were home? Anyway, no, I don't know how to prove it. I was just home. My dad was making pancakes, and that's all I remember. So, well, can your dad? No, because he didn't get home yet. I was having fun with him. So I texted him. I said, where's my pancakes? You texted him. Let's see that. So they went to Facebook, and that's what he did. He used Facebook, not texting.
Yeah.
Went to Facebook. He posted, where's my pancakes?
Uh-huh.
On Saturday, October 17th, 11:49 a.m., from his father's apartment in Harlem, which they could trace.
Trace the IP address.
They could do that, and so the judge threw it out. He said, yeah, you were not there. You weren't where the crime was committed.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's good. Technology.
That does help sometimes.
And again, I'm going back to my racial statement. I think he was probably picked up.
as a stereotype?
I don't know. I mean,
profile.
just
yeah.
could be. I know
been.
people get
Could have
mad at
been.
me for that, but what are you going to do? That's what I think is true. Here's a guy who was kidnapped, and then 22 years later was able to find his real family.
Really?
Yeah. Alex
Wow.
Anfuso, an Italian man, was kidnapped at the age of 5. He was kidnapped by his own father.
Okay.
He has lived in Cairo for the last 22 years using a different name, but he found out about what happened anyway. So in 1987, Alex's mother was in Rome's. Anyway, it couldn't be 87. But anyway, he found his family 22 years later on Facebook.
Wow. 27
Wow.
years old he was.
Then there was the kid who put up a Facebook page, and the Facebook page was called "If I Get 1 Million Likes, I'll tattoo 150 Pokemon to my back."
Okay.
he has so far 600,000 followers, whatever you call them, 600,000 whatever. But he doesn't really want to do this, so
I bet not.
he's changing his tune. I don't really want to do that.
Yeah.
Don't blame him.
And then the final one is
Come on.
the story of Kelly Hildebrandt. Kelly Hildebrandt is a Texas guy, and he met his wife, who lived in Florida. Her name was Kelly Hildebrandt.
Oh,
Really?
my.
Yeah. She went on Facebook once to see if there were any other Kelly Hildebrandts, and she found the male person with her name, her eventual husband. And he, in his photo, he was not wearing a shirt, and she thought he looked kind of cute, so she contacted him. And at first they said, well, it's kind of cool. We have the same name anyway. They met in person. 8 months after that love at Facebook site, they proposed, and there you go. Happy ending.
Wow. Cool.
She didn't have to change her license or anything.
Nothing.
No.
Same name and everything, same spelling and everything.
Wow.
I used to know this woman. Her name was Georgie George, and she searched for the right husband so she could have that last name.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And she found them?
Wow.
Yeah. This is years and years ago.
Isn't that weird?
She searched for somebody with the last name of George.
Gosh. Now that's an oddity, I think, to intentionally do that.
Yeah, I think that's more oddity. I think it's more weird than odd.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's weird. Doug and I go to this McDonald's sometimes near where Robin lives, and there's a young lady there named Juanita. Juanita Sandwich. Right? and Doug developed a big crush on her, right? Right, Doug?
Yeah.
Doug was interested in her, right? So I said, well, just go ask for her. And he was so nervous. So he goes up to the counter at McDonald's, and he says, Juanita Sandwich? And they say, okay, what type?
What kind?
Yeah.
Right? Doug?
Yeah.
And she never came out. She got married. She changed her name.
Well,
We don't know what she wants to eat now, but
No.
Juanita Sandwich is no longer around.
Doug should have said, Big Mac.
Okay. That'll be $3, and Larry will pay for it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So there we go. And remember, it's Speaking the Third Person Day, so we got to,
Yeah.
Larry and Robin and Doug and Tom have to remember to do that. All right, we'll take a little break, and we'll be right back with the gas report. And you sticking around a little bit longer, Tom?
Yeah, if I can stick for a few more.
Yeah. So, that's right. We need to ask you that. Robin, we need a segue from, we're doing everything wrong. We need a segue from fascinating Facebook stories to donating blood.
Well, one of the most fascinating Facebook stories out there is that if there is ever a need, people will post on there and say what they need. And sometimes, if you look hard enough, there might be someone that says that they're looking for a particular organ because they need to have an organ donor. So go to Life South Community Blood Centers, sign up to be on the organ donor listing, on the marrow bone donor listing, and try to save a life. lifesouth.org.
I want to say, Tom wants to say that tomorrow the bus is going to be over at the Pentecostal Gospel Church on North 441 for the Financial Harvest Day, fish fry, yard sale, auction. Should be a lot of fun.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be
Nice.
tomorrow.
All right. So donate blood if you can, either today, tomorrow, and you guys are open Sundays, right?
Oh, we're open 7 days a week. We're only closed 2 days a year.
Which is Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Christmas and Thanksgiving.
All right, we'll take a little break. We've got the gas report, some other news, and we'll squeeze it all in somehow. We'll take a break and be right back.
Attention passengers for flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Ocala Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah.